This is crazy. This is crazy, man. So because of... Let me drink some water. I can't. Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Peace Hammer Titan. We are here again. You know what time it is. Hunter x Hunter, chapter 406. Things have been absolutely phenomenal so far. We left it on a cliffhanger. The Phantom Troupe are chasing down the High Lee. That is where we left it at. And from what we can see here, this is exactly where it's going to start. Togashi is not going to cut the brakes here at all. Let's dive right into this, guys. Okay, chapter 406, Regalia. This is a tight squeeze. Fink says that. We're weaving between gaps of the building. Oh yeah. Nobunaga, I'll keep your sword for you when I head back. I gave you official IDs, but the military won't turn a blind eye to such an obvious weapon. What? Why am I singled out? Dude, I just made this. I'm not going. So Nobunaga makes his swords from what we can see here. Listen, will you? Yours is the only obvious one. Makeshift fake anyway. It's up to you, but Tier 2 has a lot of young, inexperienced soldiers. They may just shoot you. A hatch. From here out, things will be a bit rough. What the hell is going on here? We're next to the hull of the black whale. Bro, look at the artwork on this. Let me zoom in on this. What am I even looking at? Okay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Keep climbing these stairs and you'll get off to the top of tier 2. Bro, this structure is mental. What kind of staircase is this? PU takes me back just like the cesspit back home. It's dripping with waste product from the 200,000 souls on board. Recycling and sewage treatment facilities are between tiers 4 and 5. So tier 5 below. So tier 5 is below the sewers. Oh, that's disgusting. Cha-R and Shi-Yu manage the treatment plants. That's right. Some things are convenient when you're the one handling the trash. But the actual work is left to the subcontractors, and running that is left to underlings, right? They won't report to you every time subcontractors change. Are you saying that highly? Now I got a reason to turn back. Replace the waste treatment personnel and they're free to kill all they want. Pretend to be employment agency and lure a whole mass of prey there. Oh my god. Call it interview. Take each one to separate room. Assembly line the rest. Being with you guys makes me think I'm a model citizen. It's the way they think. It's the way the Phantom Troupe think. They know exactly the way an evil person would think. The way in which someone with bad intentions would think. They know exactly when and where that person would commit such a crime. And how that person would commit such a crime. They don't even have to think about it. They just instinct. Okay. I'm heading back. I'll ask him stuff if I find them. Good luck. Sure. Got any tips for us regarding their hideout? Oh yeah. The guy protecting it is a counter type. Attack him and you'll trigger some invincible nonsense, so be careful. Once activated, Nendolls that look like security robots will kick warp you away. The door between the rooms A and B in the floor plan I gave you is the warp point to tier 3. Shouldn't you have told us that first? So we can't attack at all. Let them attack first. Legit self-defense should be okay. Yo, the structure of this hull is just crazy. What the hell is that? Okay. Beep. Okay, wait, hold up. Did that fall? No. It didn't fall. It was already on the floor. Is that a sandwich? Was that a sandwich? Is that a burger? It looks like food. And then it looks like some sort of Nen, something Nen related is activating it. Some sort of, it's giving off aura. Okay, interesting. It's getting really crowded. They're here to send off Hulkenberg. He was popular with the people. Okay, so that thing's happening. If you remember last chapter, Hulkenberg's send-off is happening. And the High Lee are planning a kidnapping of some sort. Where's Lynch? She had something to do back at the office. The High League got away last time when the military intervened. Next time, the High League got away last time when the military intervened. Next time we see them, catch them and have Lynch make them talk. Ask them about their own traps. Asking them about their own traps is the most effective way. Henrik! We found her during our final sweep ahead of the funeral process. So they found Lynch. We knew she was GU. So we contacted you first. A complete cervical fracture. The guy knew what to do and did it fast. He's a pro. A war has broken out. A highly hit man probably got her. We'll take care of the body, so don't write it up. Just to clarify, you split with Lynch after Hisoka left, right? Yeah, he knocked us both out. If Hisoka did it, he would have killed both of us then. True. What if Lynch went after Hisoka on her own? No, I wouldn't have been able to tell. She's really transparent that way. In fact, I had just woken up and I was woozy. But thinking back, Lynch was uncharacteristically calm. She wasn't the type to be worried about my well-being right after someone knocked her out. Henrik's thinking about something. Someone else. What? If Lynch was someone else... Huh? What? The real Lynch was already dead. And if the one who woke you up was someone else... You're saying someone was disguised as Lynch? Maybe. If that was Hisoka, why would he do that? Henrik's smart. I don't know how, but he's clocked that. Obviously, we know this is Benolinov. Whoa, wait, what? I don't get it. That wasn't Lynch? Hisoka was disguised as her? No, he's much taller than her. Oh wait, Lynch and I were just talking about that. It would make more sense if she was being manipulated. True. I've never met anyone who can change their height. But if Hisoka was a manipulator, what's the point of getting her to wake you up? Just to tell you she was going back to the office. If she had disappeared without a word, we'd have to think we'd have to think. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. This isn't Benolinov. Benolinov was Hisoka. Then knocked her out immediately. Then knocked him out. Then killed her and turned into her. That's what happened. Basically. Why didn't he hide the body properly then? No, not a good job, Benolinov. What's the point of getting her to wake up? Just to tell you. What's the point of getting her to wake you up? Just to tell you she was going back to the office. If she had disappeared without a word, we'd have to think of all sorts of possibilities. Wouldn't that be better from the enemy's perspective? Well, maybe he wanted to box us in. Box us in? Yeah, it's inconvenient if we think about all the possibilities, so we try to limit our ideas. That would fit in with the manipulation theory. Tell me everything, she said. Maybe it'll give us a hint. Let's see. I heard her voice saying, "Wake up." She said, "Are you okay?" And I was like, huh? Oh yeah, and then she clearly said, that was definitely Hisoka. That's it. That's what he wanted us to limit ourselves to. Wait. we were just saying Hisoka might have been Lynch. But then that wasn't Hisoka. Then who? Lynch found out Hisoka was a fake through her ability. That's why he silenced her. You were left alive to tell the rest of us that you found Hisoka, not realizing it wasn't actually him. Henrig's smart. Henrig's another one we can add to the list of the smart guys that we've met. We already know about Kurapika. Okay. Balsamilko, we can add to that list. Henrik, we can add to that list. I'm trying to think of who else. The guys with the strategy. The guys who can think like on the spot. Henrik's one of them. Henrik's definitely part of that. You were left alive to tell the rest of us that you found Hisoka, not realizing it wasn't actually him. A fake Hisoka manipulated her to trick me. Who would ever do something so complicated? That's where it's obvious. The guy is looking for Hisoka and doesn't want us to interfere. If we found Hisoka first, the fake Hisoka figured we would hide that fact, and give permission to their side to search for Hisoka in vain. And that is in fact what happened. But this deduction is based on an assumption. The fact that you found Hisoka and then someone killed Lynch. If it was the Phantom Troupe, we'll have to go to war with Cha'ar too. It's not a fight we should start based on speculations, but we'll have to avenge her death, right? No matter who it was, of course. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. So because of... Let me drink some water. I can't... This is every... Oh. Bruh. So now... The GU... Okay, let me get this straight. The GU now want to go to war with the Phantom Troupe. But the Phantom Troupe are working with the Cha'ar to take down the High Li. But the underboss of the Cha'ar already works for the High Li. So what the hell is going on? Crazy, man. The funeral procession will be passing through shortly. We are expecting a massive crowd. Please remember, this is a respectful event. Do not run or push others. Please observe in silence. May 9th Prince Hulkenberg rest in peace. Okay, this guy's flicking through. Chrollo's flicking through his little book. Skill Hunter. Oh, is he doing some manipulation? Can he use that? No, he can't use the ability anymore though, surely. The person whose number you have called is not in this area. Please try again later or in a different location. The number of calls you have left today is not even in this crowd. Come to think of it, she was... Okay, he's not using the ability. I thought he was trying to use Shanlak's ability. I don't know what I'm thinking. The phone isn't even the same. Not even in this crowd. Come to think of it, it was the same as the Heavens Arena. Do I try somewhere else with this number, or do I loosen the restrictions a bit? Should I go to Tier 1, where they're in the middle of the succession battle, even if it's riskier? There should be far more people with abilities hiding. The succession battle ritual bestows Nen abilities. They use those abilities and fight until there's a sole survivor. Used in this succession battle is Kakin's regalia, the 3 sacred treasures I seek. The ritual vase used for the succession battle participants. The seed urn. Oh, he wants the seed urn. The divine mummy overseer of the succession battle. The lotus anchorite. The sword of ascension given to the next king. The sword of good omens. The royal family must have found out by now through the mafia that they were on board. They would never believe we're here that we're on board. They would never believe we're here just to look for Hisoka, and in fact we are after those treasures too. After their treasure too. Whether they keep all three together in one place or disperse, the risk is up to Kakin. Therefore, we thoroughly searched for Hisoka and the three treasures at the same time, from the bottom up. Since neither the mafia nor the military changed their moves much, even after they heard about us upstairs, it's significantly less likely they're in tier 3 to 5. When I found out that Nen abilities were used in the succession battle and that the three treasures were involved, I knew the three treasures are the system used to create the powerful Nen needed not only for the succession battle, but to maintain the prosperity of Kakin itself. How does he know this? There must be a focal point, a funeral hall, where the treasures are enshrined, which means it has to be in tier 1. Holy treasures literally forming the root of Kakin's prosperity would be guarded more strictly than the king himself. The greatest prize to steal, they would undoubtedly satisfy the conditions required to upgrade a skill hunter. That's the power needed to kill Hisoka for good this time. In order to steal such a rare and powerful ability and put it in the book, I have to achieve stealing a national treasure level item before the usual activation conditions. It's getting harder to keep control over the two conflicting emotions. I mustn't be impatient, but I can't wait forever. Making the attempt carries a greater risk. Going to tier 1 increases the chance that I'd run into Hisoka before I'm completely ready to fight, but that's not a big problem right now. The next best option is already in place. The spiders will go on. The next best option is already in place. The spiders will go on. So even if I may die, so he's ready to sacrifice himself. He's ready. He's ready to... Wow. This is what is worthy of awe. My design of the spiders. You crush one leg, but the body keeps going. Okay. So everyone's here for the funeral. Hulkenberg's funeral. The person whose number you have called has been found, but it's out of Nen range. Who's he calling? Please change your coordinates and try again. The number of calls you have left today is... So upstairs, as I thought. To be continued. Who's he calling? Please change your coordinates and try again. The person whose number you've called has been found, but it's out of Nen range. So let's go back and look at the image. Who is that? This must be some sort of location device. That looks... Is that... Okay, so he might have called... I think... Okay, so he called someone out of his book. I'm not sure who that is. And so I think he tested it out first. He called someone here that he knew wasn't on the ship. And it said, the person whose number you have called is not in this area. Please try again later or in a different location. Okay. And then he went back and he said, the person whose number you have called has been found, but it's out of Nen range. Please change your coordinates and try again. The number of calls you have left today is, we don't know. Okay, so upstairs, as I thought. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whose number is that? I need to break this down. I need to look into this, man. I want to... Guys. the mystery just continues, man. Particularly with Chrollo and Hisoka and the High Lee. The mystery just continues. Another great chapter. It's shorter. It felt shorter. Maybe it felt shorter because I ran through it. I just wanted to just keep reading. But what a chapter, guys. But yeah. Subscribe, guys. Comment below. Drop a like. This is it for today, but I'll be back next week. I'm going to try and do some breakdown videos as well. So go check out my TikTok and my Instagram. I'm going to look into doing some breakdown videos. Possibly bringing them onto here as well. And I want to discuss these as well. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about these chapters, because this is just crazy. Togashi is dropping heat week on week on week, guys. Let me know what you think. Peace.